In this video, we are going to discuss follow-up for Holy Week, Easter, Easter egg hunts, events, digital communications that happen this time of year. This is a huge time of year for spiritual communities and many nonprofits. There are a lot of people that come through our doors that we are not used to seeing, whether they're there for an egg hunt to get some chocolate, whether they are there for the special services you might have going on, there for Holy Week, Easter. So we created this whole guide, which 17 pages long, 7 different downloadables to help you out during this season. Today, we're going to be talking about follow-up, all this activity, all this work to make all this happen, and maybe we never see 90% of them again, and that's just too bad.
Follow-up should start way before Ash Wednesday, right? You should be planning this out. Any series you're going to have and emails you're going to be sending. Start early. And to help you start that process, we have created email templates where we have written a series of templates that help you to connect with your community and invite them to reflect on this season, invite them to find renewal in this season, and finally, invite them to rejoice with you in this Easter season. It doesn't just end at Easter, it just begins at Easter. And there's so much opportunity throughout the season and throughout the rest of the post-Easter season, follow up with these people and really connect. That's what we designed this entire guide to do, is to make that connection point. Email is just so important, and people just kind of think no one uses it anymore, but it is that intimate connection because it is something you can reach out to them, to the same people week over week.
I'm a social media person, and I'm always advocating for email. I'm looking at your email stuff. You got some of it's copy and paste, is it not? I mean,
oh yeah, copy paste, just put in your own info.
Nice. Kind of another side of things, and I was specifically thinking about Easter egg hunts when I created this downloadable, which again, all 7 are in this free guide, which is linked below for you. Easter egg hunts. So much activity, so many new kids, and then maybe we never see them again. So one way to help, and again, there's a whole guide, lots of steps, lots of ideas here for you to take. Think of one thing you want them to do. What is the next step you want them to do? And just like Michelle said, that needs to be prepared before the event. So this is not just like, oh, after the Easter egg hunt, that was a great day. Now, what do we want to ask people to do? Let's send that email out, which again, email is great, but think ahead of time so that when you get to the egg hunt, even before the egg hunt, you know exactly what next step you're hoping each of these kids, maybe it's different age groups have different next steps, that's fine. But what do we want these kids to do next? Is there another activity? Is there something you want them to sign up for? Is there a class coming up? Is there a fun event coming up or a worship service? Like whatever it is for you that makes most sense for your people, have that in your mind. Ask them the day of, have handouts prepared the day of. So that's the big thing everybody's talking about that day. And make sure all your volunteers and all of your staff people know that that's the next step goal here too. Because of course we want to make connections the day of, we want to have fun the day of, but we don't want it to end with the day of. And so we keep thinking about what's next and we keep bringing that up before, during, and then of course after, as I highlight in detail in the follow-up strategy as well.
A good golf swing, the strength is in the follow-up.
Yeah. That's a good end nugget. Download the free guide below. We'll see you in the next video.